I was in Mexico way past my visa allowance, was only allowed 90 days, but was there for about 6 months at the time of this story. I was driving and passed a police car going too fast, so I got pulled over. I should mention I was also illegally working in Mexico at the time as well, and had my uniform and stuff in my trunk. As I'm pulled over and doing the whole license registration thing, the cops asked me for my visa. I told them it was at my house, which was not too far away, and if they would allow me to go get it. At this point, I just wanted to be alone for a second, so I could make some calls and find out what to do. They asked me if they let me get it, would it even be valid? Not wanting to lie and fuck myself over more, I told them no, it was expired, and asked them what now. They started explaining to me that they would have to take me to jail and then deported. At this point, I am talking to one officer while the other is searching my car and finds my uniform. They ask me if I'm working in Mexico as well. At this point, they are getting angry and start making vague threats about how I will be getting the same treatment Mexicans get when they are in the US working illegally and get caught. At this point, I realized they didn't realize my license was a Canadian license and that I was Canadian. I told them this, and instantly, the situation completely changed. Now, they don't care about the visa and are asking me tons of questions about Canada. Is it cold all year? Do bears wander the streets of Toronto? Etc. We talked for quite a while, and they seemed really interested in Canada and were really friendly with me when they realized I wasn't American. So when I calmed down a bit after talking with them, I figured might as well ask again what they want to do about the visa situation. They seemed apologetic and said unfortunately, they already called it in, so they have to bring me to the station. As I am ready to start going with them, they hear the radio in their cruiser, so one goes to answer it. He comes running back to my car and tells me to quickly get in my car and follow them down the road and don't even think about trying to get away from them. At this point, I have no idea what the fuck is going on, but I just do what he says and get in my car and follow them as they start speeding away. 100 plus and a 60. About 2 minutes down the road, a car bomb had gone off near a restaurant and injured, maybe killed. I never found out a bunch of people. We pull up to the smoldering car and the cops get out and tell me to wait in my car. As I wait in my car, they go and do their cop thing. After about 20 minutes, one of the officers comes up to my car, hands me my license, tells me to go home and not get caught again and get back to Canada ASAP. I stayed in Mexico another 8 months before I went back.